Good morning, Cancer, and welcome to my channel. This is the Oracle of Zorayo Tranaya, and today I will be doing a reading for you for the week of May the 12th to the 18th, 2024. I have already cut your decks. I've shuffled them all 7 times each, utilizing, the numerology of the date May the 12th, 2024. All right, so let's dive right in. All right, 7 of Pentacles is our first card. I just got this deck and it's very beautiful, so I'm just going to look at it before I talk about it, okay? Because I'm enjoying it for the first time during these readings here for this week, okay? So 7 of Pentacles is a card that is asking you to reflect on whether or not your energy is being reciprocated back to you appropriately, with respects to any sort of endeavors or relationships that you are pursuing right now or involved with at the moment. Okay, so is the juice worth the squeeze? Is it worth it? Whatever you're getting out of a situation or a relationship, is it worth it? And are you getting at least equal or better, a better return back to you with the energy that you're putting into something, right? So for example, we can be working at a job and you know you're trying really hard to impress your boss, you're working extra, you're working overtime, you're taking work home, and they at your job have nepotism, and they reward people that do really poorly, and you are going above and beyond. Maybe people are stealing your ideas, and other people are getting raises that don't deserve it, and you're not getting appreciated. So you're putting all of this energy into something, but you're not getting reciprocated back appropriately. Okay. It could be the same in a relationship. Are you putting all of the work in to make something work, or are you and then the other person's not really doing their fair share of the work for the relationship? Are you not he or she are not meeting you in the middle, or perhaps you're the one that's not doing your part, okay? So this can be manifesting in your life different, because this is a general reading, okay? But you are being called to reflect and analyze whatever it is that you are working on or involved with. Is the yield of your crop worth the effort of what you are putting into it? Is the juice worth the squeeze, okay? Because if it's not, perhaps you should be starting to think of whether or not you want to continue pursuing these endeavors, be it relationships or projects. Let me just close this window because it is garbage day and I'm hearing a lot of trucks and garbage clanking. Okay, so you don't have to take immediate action. Well, obviously we're going to get more cards to see what more of a message you're going to be getting, but reflecting to see whether or not you should continue putting your energy into something, okay? Now, if it's a project or something like that, or if you're an entrepreneur and you are working for something, and maybe you want to put some smart goals into what you're working on. And what I'm really focusing on here is a time-based end date to determine whether or not you should continue pursuing something, okay? Maybe you should get some advice on this as well. But say if you don't get X amount of clients by the end of the year or something like that, then maybe you should start thinking of another endeavor. So just putting in a deadline on something might be helpful for you to really get your gear in motion in order to try your very best, put your best effort forward, invest that energy that you want, but knowing that because you're not going to expend this energy forever if you're not getting the result that you want, right? So having a deadline might be helpful with respects to that, because then you can go all in, and then if it's still not producing the fruit that you want it to, then you might want to revisit, you want to look into something different, okay? I'm just going to close that door too because I don't like this. Sorry. Sorry about that. I just don't want to hear garbage trucks. Yeah. So now we have the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So the Queen of Pentacles is a very resourceful queen. She doesn't want to waste her time, right, on things that are not reciprocating the energy she's putting into something. She's very wealthy. She's very, she loves living the luxurious life, and she likes enjoying material things when there's nothing wrong with that, okay? And the Queen of Pentacles, she's able to hone her focus in and not get distracted by external things that might be impeding on her ability to get things done. Okay, she's very disciplined, and she is the most resourceful person in the whole entire tarot deck, right? So when we're putting it together with the Seven of Pentacles, so now we got 2 Pentacle cards here, being resourceful. So if you are, like I said, like putting that end date or that deadline can be very helpful with whatever it is that you're working on, even if it's a relationship, right? If you are putting a lot of effort in and maybe things have been rocky for a very long time, or like you've been thinking about leaving someone because things are not reciprocated the way that you need it to be, try and maybe put in your head, putting a deadline on, you know, say, I'm going to give this my whole heart and put a lot of energy, and we're going to go to therapy. I'm going to offer to do that. Perhaps like trying your very best for a year. And if things don't improve in a year, then I'm going to leave, or I'm going to call it quits. Same with the a work or partnership, business partnership, or any sort of project that you're working on, right? So she's being resourceful, and she's going to try to make it work. But then there's a time and place where you have to come to terms whether or not it's worth it to keep going and putting your energy into it, because there might be a different opportunity lying for you on the other side that is in more of an alignment with your energy output, right? So tapping into the Queen of Pentacles energy. Sorry, my head is starting to hurt. Tapping into the Queen of Pentacles energy here, standing your ground, and trying to think of all the resources that you can tap into, thinking outside of the box in order to, if you're going to keep going with respect to something that you're working on and having a deadline in order to make it work, you're thinking outside of the box and being extremely resourceful to come up with different ideas that you're putting your all into it to see if it will work, and then you're assessing whether or not this is going to continue or not based on whether or not your tree is bearing the fruit that you desire, okay? Now, you see here, like, so this tree has some flowers, right? And she has a basket with some flowers in it. And so it looks like she's actually like leaving. Okay, and because she got, like, this is all she's getting out of the situation. You know, that's how much she wanted, and that's how much she's getting. So knowing your worth, okay, leaving, it can be different situation for anybody, like a project you're working on, an employment situation, or a relationship, or friendship groups. Knowing your worth and leaving and taking what you got out of it, whatever and how much it was, and leaving if you have to, because you know your worth. Having boundaries, right? And then we have, wait, yeah, did I just get this? Yes, okay. Then we have the Queen of Wands. So 2 queens now, knowing your worth. And you see there's another flower here too. And it looks like she's also leaving. She's kind of like leaving and looking behind. She's reminiscing, like, and having good memories. Okay. And if you are leaving a situation, which I feel like you are, because like that's the energy that I'm getting here, because you're not being reciprocated appropriately. You don't have to have bad feelings about it, or like you don't have to hate someone or say like we can't be friends anymore because I'm not being reciprocated. Like you can still, and like I don't want to talk to you ever again. Like you can end it on good terms and still like appreciate the memories that you had, okay, and have fondness, and just say like be amicable about it, right? If you can, okay, because you don't want anything to lower your frequency. Right? But this queen is about being bold, being assertive. She knows what she wants, and she's not getting it. She's going to go. Knowing your worth. Know your worth. That's going to be the title. Okay? Knowing your worth. You have a lot of capabilities. You're very strong. You're very capable of a lot. And you're worthy of the world, and you're worthy of love, and you're worthy of being reciprocated appropriately with respects to your employment and your love life, okay, and your friendships. Don't settle for anything less than what you deserve. You know your worth, and you need to stick to your boundaries. And I feel like this week you're going to be called to really step into this energy. Okay. And with the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Coins. Okay, so I feel on the other side of the situation, like if you are leaving, there's some sort of blessing coming in for you. All right, and so and you know, on the normal Rider-Waite deck, there is also a gentleman, like kind of like Varus here, who is bestowing blessings, like the universe, onto people that are worthy of it, and that could be you. Okay. You are determining who is worthy of your time and your energy, right? On the normal Rider-Waite deck, this guy, there's two beggars, and this guy has the scales of justice, okay? And he is weighing out who to give the pentacles to, right? He's giving it to one beggar, but he's not giving it to another beggar because the other one's not worthy of it. And so what is coming to my mind is the concept and goddess from the Egyptian pantheon, Ma'at, who is the goddess of cosmic balance. And she's the one that weighs your heart against a feather on the scales in the afterlife after you die. Excuse me. If your heart was lighter than a feather, then you have lived a very pure and good intentional life, and you led with pure intentions. Whereas your heart was heavier than a feather, you did not lead with pure intentions. Okay, and I think what I'm getting here is that you are the one weighing out people's hearts or situations' hearts here to see if they're worthy of your energy and of you bestowing your time and energy to them, right? So you're weighing out whether or not people or situations like are worthy of your presence and time and energy. And if they are, then you give them your whole self. But if they are not, you are leaving because you know what you're worth. Okay? You don't settle for less anymore. Okay? We've all been there. Excuse me, my allergies are just crazy right now. Okay? With the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Cups. You are so full of spirit, like you're so full of love, okay? And you want to make sure that you are giving it to situations and people that can reciprocate it back, because it's very draining when you cannot get it back, when you put so much love and put your whole heart into things, right? And people, and you don't get reciprocated, it's really hurts. It feels very heavy, right? And so when you are weighing and you are the judge and you're deciding of who is worthy of your energy and of your time, you're going to open up into this brand new chapter. It's going to remove burdens off of your heaviness off of you. I don't want to say burdens, but there's this heaviness that, like, when you are pure in heart, and then everyone just fucks you over and over again, or like that, like, when you lead with pure intentions, and people are like, this is a lesson I've learned, is that people are not like you. We go, like, I was naive. Like, takes me a long time to realize this. My mother used to always say, like, Jeanette, you have to realize that not everyone's like you. And keep giving people the benefit of the doubt, but then now you learn. I learned. Now I'm very careful. Okay. So once this happens, once you start standing your ground, standing your boundaries, and only giving your energy to people and situations that are worthy of it from you, you're going to open up to new possibilities. You're going to become more spiritual, enlightened. There's going to be a new chapter in your life that's filled with love. It's going to be overflowing and new opportunities coming in, more bountiful and more meaningful relationships and situations that will be coming into your life, because the universe wants you to stand your ground and to know your boundaries and to know your worth. Okay. And then we have the Seven of Cups. The possibilities are endless here. Okay, the Queen of Wands, she's bold and assertive. She gets what she wants. And don't be scared if you do, like to stand your ground and to say no to people and to have boundaries, because there's so much the world wants to offer you. There's so much the universe wants to offer you right now. The possibilities are endless. You're being spoiled for choice here. Okay, so don't feel limited to, and don't fall prey to like any negative people or situations that would make you feel like you're not good enough. I know this is not the real meaning, but that's what I'm getting. Like any gaslighters or like bosses or people in your relationships or like friendships and stuff that say, like, if you stand your ground and say, like, I'm not giving to this anymore, and they're gonna say, well, you're dumb, or like you're not good, like no one's going to hire you, no one's gonna love you. Like, don't 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 just don't. Okay, you have a lot to offer the world, and you are going to be receiving like so much blessings here, right? But you first, before you receive blessings, before the universe can be the one that's weighing the scale of your heart against a feather to bestow blessings to you, you need to do it first to your situations and the people in your life. And then once you do that, and find things that are only in alignment with your energy, then that is when your blessings are going to be coming in. That's a really cool reading. All right. All right. We're going to end off with an animal spirit card. Sea otter. Happiness. Happiness is coming up when you choose to be firm with your boundaries, right? Excuse me. Sea otter. Be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure, right? The Ace of Cups. Inner joy, playful, love, agility, capricious, sharing, good luck, family, tribe, faithfulness, caring, and spontaneous. If otter is your personal symbol, you are called to the spontaneous art of playful living. Otter people swim in the iconic watery world of their intuition and their feelings. Their naturally evolved female protective self might ask them to care for others, especially the young. Otter people are inclusive and welcome the company of family, tribe, and community. Otter people know how to go with the flow and master celebrating life with simple things. They are loyal, kind, and true. Otters are fantastic friends and lovers. They hold on to one another so they don't drift apart. Otter people are usually not confrontational, but rather survive by swiftly swimming away from danger. If otter is your totem, you will have natural curiosity and love looking at life from all angles. You are loving toward yourself and others, maybe a little too much. Your inner child needs room to frolic and play, and if you let it out, you will be sure to enjoy life and not simply just endure it. Let otter lead you to all that is good in the world. Happiness, abundance, friends, and love. So some things to keep in mind are you fighting life's currents? Go with the flow. Are you spending too much time alone? Connect with your tribe. Don't forget happiness can be found by simply holding hands. And don't forget to reach out when you are lonely. If this reading resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if that is something that you'd like to do. You can also hit that bell notification to let you know when I release new videos. And if you want a more holistic approach as to what is going on with your week, not only check out your sun sign, but also your moon, your rising, and your Venus. I am truly grateful for your energy and presence today. Thank you so much, Cancer, for watching my videos. Have a wonderful week. Bye.